you're observing may well be the beginning of the end. 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 Beginning of the end.
This is a war, you know, it's a full-scale war.
Victoria is back.
To basically kill off Bella and Edward.
Bella is the reason that Victoria's mate, James, was killed.
She needs to inflict on Edward and Bella what she had to go through.
With James, it was a game. You know, it was a hunt. In this film, it's vengeance.
Victoria is looking for revenge, and she's going straight after Bella.
And then there's also a giant army of newborn vampires. They are the strongest vampires out there.
The wolves and the vampires need each other, and they're forced to create this team.
Our kind is never more physically powerful than our first several months of this life. Cut.
That's really nice. It's really nice.
David's great. You know, each experience has been so different, with each different director kind of a whole different feeling.
I think they're going to go a little more intense, a little darker. That's part of the reason why they got this director, David Slade, who is traditionally a very dark director.
He's bringing it down to this really realistic level. It works really well.
Were you watching that?
David is very funny, which you wouldn't think if you've seen some of his other films.
The guy's hilarious. Clearly on his own world, doing his own thing, which I have massive amounts of respect for.
I'm giving you an open shot. I'm giving you an open shot. And you took it. See that? That's just not nice.
We do some serious battle with some evil vampires, and our werewolf friends help us. It's a tricky situation because we're asking them to kill these vampires, but hey, can you guys leave us alone? Here's where we get into shape. We have the giant hamster wheel over here. Can you get that? I can walk down the block without feeling winded, so thank you, Eclipse.
We have a lot to learn in a little amount of time, so as much time we can get with them, we train them.
Again!
So you have a lot of action, and that's what us guys love. We're doing some intense stuff.
Any excuse not to be shooting.
We're throwing grapes into Taylor's mouth. Edward and Bella, it all revolves around them. And Jacob. Edward and Bella and Jacob, the whole story.
The love triangle, for me, is kind of about fantasy love and reality love.
I'm totally in love with my best friend, but just not as much as my true love, who obviously is Edward. She's keeping Jacob at arm's length, and it's the hardest thing for her to do because she's definitely betraying true feelings for him.
I wanted her to really have to look at what she was choosing and what she was giving up, and put full weight on both of those choices before she made it.
She's faced with this really complex situation where there's no black and white, sort of easy answer. Will she give up her life, or will she give up her life? What will Bella do? You know, what will Bella do? Eclipse, it's neither day nor night. You know, it's kind of a turning point. It could turn back into day, or we could, you know, be thrust into darkness.
You know, I think the boys will be really excited about Eclipse.
There's gonna be a lot more action, a lot more romance.
You know, I have a lot of anticipation. You know, there's just so much energy put into this. I just can't wait.
have to figure out what to tell people. I won't be home for Christmases. Why I won't visit. Why they'll never see me again.
After a few decades, everyone you know will be dead. It's a problem solved.
Why are you so against me becoming like you?
I told you.
Be honest with me. There's more.
I know the consequences of the choice you're making. I've lived through it. And to let you suffer that. You believe I have a soul, and I don't. But to risk yours, just for the sake of never having to lose you, that's the most selfish thing I'll ever do.